Why didn't you put chapstick on before hitting record, Deja? Anyways. Hey y'all. So, what we're going to be doing today is I am going to just be getting ready for my day while I talk about the current state of the world, or at the very least, America. Ghetto ass America. If you don't care, skip past it, but this is what I'm using as my toner. Let's start with, I don't be knowing who half these people are. And I think that might be a sign that I am getting old. Or maybe I'm just not like social media's target audience anymore, because who the hell is Charlie Kirk? Maybe that's me being never uneducated child, but I'm not gonna pretend to be in spaces that I just simply am not. I'm not like a heavily political person or anything like that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Is unaliving someone in a public setting the right thing to do? No, but when you pass away at the hands of the hatred that you were speaking upon the world, what do you want us to do? That's case in point. Where are all of these Charlie Kirk fans coming from? All of a sudden, everybody knew who this man was. Everybody was, oh my gosh, he was just a Christian man with values. And then even for the black people who like have so much hatred for this man, it's like, I just be minding my black business on the internet. So I didn't know who this man was. I don't go seeking out things to make me angry. I don't go seeking out and giving views to people who dislike me and my kind and wish us dead and wish us harm. So I didn't know who he was. Sorry to the kids and the wife. That's all I got on that, really. But how do y'all be knowing all these people? And why do y'all consume media that you are not a fan of? Because I had no idea who this was until he was plastered all over the news. And I'm like, who? Who is that? I never even heard of him. Like, I never heard of this man. So maybe that's something y'all need to do, is look within. Stop seeking out things to make you upset, because the internet will give it to you every time, okay? Next, this David with a 4. Who is that? Now, this one kind of, I don't want to say piqued my interest, but that jumped out at me more before I even knew who he was. Like, I saw the headline of a body being found in a Tesla. It was an unidentified woman, they kept saying, but mind you, this girl would have just been turning 15 if she were alive at this moment. When she went missing, she was 13 going on 14. This man is 20 years old already. She was a minor when they started dating. The mother has said that they were in contact. The girl was claiming she had a boyfriend named David since she was about 12, meaning this was a 17, 18-year-old young man dating a middle schooler. Maybe middle school, depending on where you are and where they cut off the elementary into middle school. Maybe she was a middle schooler. They tried to, this is another thing with social media. Let's use context clues. Let's put on our thinking caps and use our big people brains, okay? This is Snell Mucin. I need to get another one because I like this stuff. It's good. But apparently he has fans because the young man is on tour, okay? Don't know him. I really don't care to know him even now. Apparently one of the songs he had was kind of viral on TikTok and like YouTube short videos and stuff, and it's something about like, I don't care how long it takes as long as I wake up next to you, or something like that. One of them songs you hear, but you're not like, oh, let me go look that up. It's just like, okay, it's a little vibe for the video, whatever, cool. Mind you, every time I saw that sound on the video, people were like crying. It was like, it was never a happy song, okay? Put a pin in that. So he's on tour when they found his Tesla abandoned somewhere. I forget where they found it, but apparently he lost his Tesla somewhere along the way. The girl had already been missing for like a year, to her mother's knowledge. It had been a year since she had last laid eyes on her child, I guess. This moisturizer by The Minimalist probably can't even see that, but it's like really, really good. I have oily skin, and this one is like, it's not matte, but it doesn't make you feel like greasy, so that's a good one. But the mother is saying the girl had been missing for like a year. So why everybody is just so casual about that? Like, I don't know. I just feel like if my daughter was missing for a year, the first time you hear about it wouldn't be when they find a body in a trunk. Like, I feel like that would have been something um that would have came up sooner. You know, I would have been causing a little bit of a ruckus. But, you know, this is the first we're hearing about this young girl being missing. And this Tesla was found with a body in the bag. They hadn't identified it. Obviously, they couldn't, but the mom identified her daughter because of a tattoo that she had on her body. But apparently, whatever this tattoo was, oh, it was a tattoo on her finger that says shh, like shh, you know? And they said that he had a matching tattoo. Now, I don't know if the matching tattoo that he has with her is the same shh tattoo. If so, that's just nasty. But just to have a matching tattoo with a minor anyways is disgusting. So people, I guess fans of his, are just like, oh, he couldn't have done it. He couldn't have done it. Y'all know celebrities be having a bunch of people on their team and stuff. You know, it could have been, she could have been messing with one of those guys. Mind you, the mom said the boyfriend's name was David. He's David. So like, what are we talking about here? But they're like, oh, she could have been messing with somebody on his team, somebody in his crew. Maybe he bought the car, but the car belongs to somebody else, or whatever the case may be. Like, all types of excuses. Mind you, he's not like an A-list celebrity or anything to where people should be. I don't feel like you should do that for anyone, but it doesn't even make sense for people to be trying to like make excuses for this man. It's just like, it's his vehicle. At the very least, he's a person of interest. Like, straight out the gate, because that's your car and there's a body in it. Doesn't matter where you are currently. This body is like very much decomposing, like past the point of being just identified from facial features. They had to recognize her from a tattoo, so that should tell you pretty much everything you need to know. She had been there for a while. Now, where this car had been before they found it, who knows? The people that lived near that area said that there had been a smell lingering for a really long time, and they had made calls about it and all types of stuff, and they had even reported, I think, the car being there in that location for a while, and people are just now getting around to doing something about it. Sunscreen. This one, as a black person, I know y'all, but she's light skinned. Yeah, anyways, as a black person, you know, if you wear sunscreen, a lot of times it'll like leave a white cast or whatever. This one, the Banana Boat Sport one, it does not leave a white cast. So yeah, everybody should be wearing sunscreen. Get you one that don't make you look like a ghost. But yeah, they had the body, they examined everything. Obviously, they're still gonna be like investigating the whole situation, but it don't look like it's good for him. I knew that immediately. Why anyone was doubting that he would be anything but responsible for this, I have no idea. They're like, oh, they're trying to set him up. It's a conspiracy. He's not even there. You don't have to physically be there when the body is found to be culpable for someone's death, you know? It's just the simple fact that people were trying to like make excuses. And it's like, what's wrong with y'all? Why would you ever try to make an excuse for a grown man being intimate with a child and then unaliving them? Mind you, I don't listen to the man's music, but they said there's even some song called like Romantic Homicide or something like that. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. But yeah, and like the video clip that I saw, I only saw like one picture of the girl from the missing persons flyer. And when I saw this video circulating from this song and I saw the girl in the video, I said, that looks like the girl from the poster. Like, now mind you, in the video, it's a reenactment of these people in a car. And then the guy puts the girl's body in a trunk. Yeah, he did that shit. Moving on. The next topic that I want to discuss is Cardi B. I'm I'm not a Cardi B stan. I'm not a Cardi B fan. I'm not a Cardi B hater. It's like, I'm not really a stan, a fan, a hater of anybody. It's like, if the music is good, then it's good. Do I have to like you as a person? No. If I don't like you as a person, then 9 times out of 10, I won't be able to bear the music either. But especially if the music is just not good. I will start this off by saying I have not listened to any of her new music yet, because this conversation really isn't about the music. It's about everything else that's going on with her. Um, People are judging her really harshly because she is going through a divorce currently, and she's in a new relationship, and she has a baby on the way. And my thing is, so what? So what? That man, Offset, was embarrassing her for years. Like, pretty much straight out the gate, before they had even gotten married. Like, just straight embarrassment from beginning to end. Public disrespect. And then once they separated, he was talking about her crazy on the internet as if they didn't even have kids together. Like, oh, why does she need to remain loyal to a person who was not loyal to her when they were married? They're working through a divorce right now. What else is there to say? Do I personally think it is a little bit quick to not only be in a new relationship, but to have a baby on the way with like a very visible baby bump? So like, this is a you know, that's a baby in there already, you know, like, it's not just a little fetus, like, that's a whole baby in there already. It's a little quick. I will say it's a little quick. I feel like she just had a baby this year. Again, I don't be keeping up for real, so my timeline is very much off, I'm sure. But I feel like she literally just had a baby like a couple months ago, and now she's pregnant again. So congratulations on that. They can afford it. Honestly, like, to me, it's like, if people can afford to be popping out these babies left and right, then whatever. You know, her and Rihanna got it. I don't got nothing to say about that. Y'all can afford these kids. You love these kids. You take care of these kids. Awesome. Love that for you. But I just feel like everybody's reaction to it is very harsh. I feel like a lot of the judgment that women get on things is very, very harsh. I'm not a feminist or anything like that. Because again, I'm very like, right is right and wrong is wrong. But I do feel like y'all come down a little bit hard on Cardi when certain people do very similar things and nobody bats an eye. Like, these rappers, these R&B boys, these athletes, they have babies with a bunch of people too. My boyfriend was just telling me that the dude she's having the baby for just had a baby as well. Like, why we not mad at him? Y'all only mad at Cardi. I don't understand why y'all only mad at Cardi. Then they said her singles that she dropped for the album was trash. Honestly, I haven't even listened to them yet. But I just feel like no matter what she dropped, people are going to say it was trash because they want to be mad at her right now. Because she's not like curling up in a ball and crying about the fact that Offset is no longer in her life. He wasn't even the coolest me though. Like, why y'all riding so hard for Offset? I don't get it. Anyways, again, I feel like people are just being really harsh on her because it's easy to hate on Cardi, I think. I'm not a fan of her. She has said and done things that is obviously problematic. She's really loud and obnoxious sometimes, but she's also funny sometimes. I don't follow her on social media, obviously. I never did. But I did like her first album. She had some good songs on the first album. I just feel like if you were gonna do a sophomore album, it should have came way sooner than it did. When she was at her peak, she started popping out babies every other month. And I think that might be her biggest downfall. The people who used to care don't care anymore. And the people who were rooting against you, they can easily say like, oh, you waited too long. Your moment's past. You're old news, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is, the competition in the female rap sector is not very high. The stakes are low. Be light skinned, have a big butt, talk about sex, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all it takes. So if her songs are decent, I will give her that. I'm gonna listen to it eventually. Not today, but I'm gonna listen to it eventually, and I'll give my opinions on that somewhere probably. But for now, that's all I have to say. Congratulations to Cardi and whoever that man is. And y'all, stop being weird, stop being haters. Drop your opinions about all of these current events down below. Give me some other topics. If there's something going on that was happening this week and last week that I missed, go ahead and let me know so I can weigh in on that as well, because I have opinions for days. So with all of that being said, I'm going to enjoy my day. I hope you all enjoy yours, and I hope to see you back again next time. Bye.